Hello learners, this is Habiba with Excel with me. If you like the video, please do like, share, subscribe and comment below. Today we are going to take up the class of Pedagogy of Social Sciences with the topic School Curriculum and Resources in Social Sciences with the subtopic Recommendations of APSCF 2011 on Social Sciences Curriculum. In the previous class, we understood about National Curriculum Framework 2005. With the inspiration of this National Curriculum Framework, AP State Curriculum Framework has given some recommendations in the year 2011. Let's understand introduction. The AP, that is Andhra Pradesh State Curriculum Framework, is child-centric but also gives equal importance to the interactions of the child with the world around her or his, including the community, the social institutions, the TLMs, that is teaching learning materials and learning resources, as well as the natural environment. Thus, Andhra Pradesh State Council Framework, Curriculum Framework takes the stand that learning should take place through natural experiences and autonomous exploration by the child, which go a long way in building her knowledge. These interactions will make the child's learning meaningful in the general social scenario. Obviously, if the child enters into the school, that means with the hope that the child is going to get the knowledge to interact with all the things which comes around in the environment. And also, when the child leaves the school, he should be prepared to face the challenges in the society. That is very, very important. Meaningful learning and interactions only can make the meaningful learning. Now, what is the vision of the state Andhra Pradesh regarding this curriculum framework 2011? The vision of AP, that is Andhra Pradesh, is that all children, that is including everyone, all children should receive high quality education and become responsible citizens with an acute sense of the other. They should be aware of their environment and think about it critically. They should listen carefully and speak fearlessly. Obviously, when the teacher teaches the child to open up without hiding anything in self, whatever comes in the way, the child should be able to express fearlessly and listen things carefully to understand and absorb the knowledge. And they should be able to understand what they hear and read, but they should also be able to question it. Earlier, what was the condition? The teacher used to teach, the child has to listen. That's it, no questioning back. But now, child-centered curriculum which gives the child the opportunity to question also if they are having any doubts in them. Teachers should promote these skills, provide meaningful teaching learning processes in natural and friendly environment that enable children to express themselves freely and ask questions. Teachers are collaborative learners and reflective practitioners. Obviously, how the teaching learning process happens, teachers also sometimes learn from the students. That means both collaboratively they work, they learn and they reflect what they have learned. Now, parents and community should have a sense of ownership and participate in the life of the school. Obviously, parents play a very, very important role in the community as well as for the school also. In a world which is becoming increasingly instrumental, materialistic and competitive, school should become a space for reflection, cooperation and promotion of human and ethical values. Very, very important. The child should learn the interactions not only but also ethical values. and cooperation and reflecting what they have done, whether it is correct or wrong. Now, Andhra Pradesh State Curriculum Framework, what they have given the principles, following are the key principles of the AP State Curriculum Framework. Let's understand one by one. Keeping the potential of the child to learn always in focus, respecting the systems of knowledge such as languages children bring to school. In the school, from different communities the children will come. Some may speak Gujarati or Marathi or Telugu, Kannada, Tamil. N number of languages are there. The students come together. It's a mini society, miniature society in the school, which makes them interact with one another and understanding the cultures of one another. Then connecting knowledge to life outside the school. Obviously, when they go outside the school, they should connect what they have learnt in the school. Ensuring that learning is shifted away from rote methods and the focus should be on interactions, project work, analysis, etc. What they are learning at school has no relevance to their lives. That means they should have relevance what they are learning. It should not be like that without any relevance they are learning something. We should ensure, the curriculum framework will ensure that they should go away from rote learning and construct the knowledge with the experiences. Then enriching the curriculum to provide for overall development of children rather than remain textbook centric. Overall development, that is very, very important objective of any curriculum. Then making examinations more flexible and integrated into classroom life, more focus on assessment for learning than assessment of learning. That is assessment for learning. If we assess, they have to learn something from that. It should not be that what we have taught them, we are assessing that particular topic or something. It should be for learning happens when assessment is done. But when assessment for learning, when we are taking any assessment, means they will learn something, not just what they have learnt we are assessing. Then promoting social constructivism, issue-based curriculum and critical pedagogy across curricular areas. Obviously, we should promote constructivism. That means knowledge should be constructed, not poured into the mind of the child. And issue-based curriculum. What are the issues, real life situations we should give to the students to understand the values which are hidden. Then critical pedagogy, understanding the positive and negative things together. Then nurturing towards flora and fauna and respect for biodiversity and social diversity. Respect to the work shall be promoted as a part of school curriculum. Obviously, when we are teaching social sciences means we should teach them the flora and fauna. What are the geographical conditions of the country? We should let them know. Then locating classroom practices in the languages and cultures of children, obviously. Then what are the broad objectives of social science teaching according to APSCF, Andhra Pradesh State Curriculum Framework 2011. Let's understand the objectives of social science teaching. They are: number one, develop skills of reasoning and exploring causation in social context. Obviously, if they are learning particular issue, they should understand why this might have had happened. If we are teaching history, wars will come, n number of wars the teachers will teach them. So they should be able to understand the cause of that war, why they had happened, and what are the consequences, what are the results. They should explore the whatever the context related to the society. Then relate the immediate social developments to broader global trends and the vice versa. Obviously, whatever they are learning, it should be for social developments. Then understand variety of human experiences across time and space. They should understand the human experiences, whatever surroundings, and also the time and space, according to the time and space. Then understand multiple perspectives of looking at social world. When they are seeing, each and every child has different mindset, different thinking. That means multiple perspectives will come out to look towards the social world, that is society. Then understand the differential impact of social phenomena on different sections of people. Then develop the ability of critically evaluating received information, hypotheses and images. Then develop abilities to handle text, data, illustration, that is different modes of representing, interpreting, visualizing information and knowledge. And lastly, critically engage with social and constitutional values. Obviously, if any issue is there, they should understand what are the positive things and what are the negatives, and they can give their own opinion later. Then learning outcomes in social sciences according to APSCF 2011, keeping in view of broader outcomes of social sciences, the following learning outcomes are identified. Already we have discussed this in academic standards. Let's quickly revise what learning outcomes were recommended by the APSCF 2011. First one is conceptual understanding. In this, similarities, differences, giving examples, explanation, classification, application in new situations, etc. will be seen. That is, what is the aim of teaching social sciences or a particular chapter or a particular topic. That means the student will be able to understand the similarities, understand the differences, or the students will be able to give the examples, or they will be able to explain, or they will be able to classify, or they will apply the same thing in new situation. That is conceptual understanding. Then what are the learning outcomes if they are having the reading comprehension? Reading and interpreting the text, reading, comprehending, reflection, interpretation, critical analysis, dialectical analysis, developing flow charts, information sheets, taking notes and writing summaries. These all they will learn if reading comprehension and interpreting the text is there. That is, if they read the textbook, what will happen? They will be able to comprehend the new terms, new words they will read, they reflect upon, they try to bring the meaning out of it. Then they will analyze, they differentiate. Whatever things they are there, they will be able to write in flow charts. So this is very important learning outcome. Then information skills. That is, the child will be able to gather information. They will record, they will do the tabulation. They will represent the data through graphs, pictures and information of tables. For example, the teacher asks the student to bring the information related to resources. That is, human natural resources, human made resources. They will draw the line and they will be able to differentiate and make charts related to how these natural resources will come, how human made resources are there. They will be able to understand and will draw inferences related to that, and they will make predictions out of it, and they will bring conclusions also. Then next one is explaining causation and open reasoning. That is, they will be able to ask questions. If the teacher is teaching something, if students are not asking questions, that means they are just passive listeners, they are not understanding anything. They should ask some questions, then only the teacher will understand that students are getting something in related to that topic. They should be able to question, they should be able to identify the relationships. What is the interdependence and cause and effect of those relationships, and response to the open-ended questions and dialectical reasoning, analysis the contemporary issues. What are the contemporary issues right now in the society? They should be able to explain about the causation, cause and effect and reasoning. Then the next one is mapping skills, that is picture reading skills, that is map reading, map drawing. Obviously in social sciences we will have map pointing, map understanding the map, pointing it, the places and all, and picture reading and compare the picture with the text, interpreting the text, etc. are all there. And the next one, lastly, appreciation and sensitivity. That means respect others' opinions, others' language, equality, diversity, traditions, heritage. That means the teacher should inculcate the habit of appreciating whatever they are learning. If they are learning some cultures, they should be able to appreciate the cultures of others. And sensitivity. Why these deforestations are happening? Why this global warming? They should be able to sensitize about the issues. They should understand so that in future they will be able to rectify the things and they will not make same mistakes what their parents or the elders were doing. Now let's conclude the topic. Social science pedagogy requires that the curriculum be designed keeping in mind the context of the learners. The challenge before the social science curriculum designers is to address regional variations while at the same time conforming to more universal curricular objectives. Then attempts should be made to help children understand their own world and the larger world through constant comparison and reflection over the similarities and differences. Now this requires both sensitivity to major regional issues in the textbooks and also space for the teacher to take up issues of local and topical importance while teaching in the class. Then as a part of social science teaching, we need to develop special skills relating to the deciphering information and perspectives coded in different media, that is narratives, visuals, tables, maps, graphs and pie charts. Equally important is to enable children to critically question the information so provided and assess its value and limitations. So we come to the end of this session. If you liked the class, please do like, share and subscribe and comment below. Thanks for your attention and time. Happy learning.